Hey guys, thanks for checking out the video. If you haven't by now, please go check out Don't Tell My Wife on Facebook. Really great group. Worth your time, worth the effort. Now, we have two live streams coming up before Christmas. The first is December the 13th, Don't Tell My Wife. And then we have Twas the Night Before Christmas Eve on the 23rd. Make sure you write those down on your calendar and tune in. All right, so this is Tokyo Comic Con 2024, taking place in Makuhari Messe right now in Tokyo. This is the Hot Toys area, sort of right in the middle of the event, the best part of the event, in my opinion. And you're looking at it and you're saying, well, these aren't Hot Toys. No, no, they're not. These are the McFarlane figures. I believe these are the 1/6 iterations, I think, or the 1/9. I don't collect McFarlane, so I'm not sure. But Toy Sapiens, which is basically Hot Toys Japan, they they are the distributor of McFarlane stuff. They bring it over. So they are showcasing the McFarlane stuff because obviously they sell it. So, but I mean, they look really good. I mean, if you're into like statues and if you collect McFarlane stuff, I don't know why you wouldn't be into statues. They don't articulate the best, but they look pretty good. They look pretty good. Nice pieces, I think, are pretty affordable. And, if you have a desk at work or the like and you want to display some stuff, I think that's probably a good option, those McFarlane figures. So these are the pocket covers that are Toy Sapiens, I guess, carried. They put them out. And they're just, they're basically non-articulated figures, just a couple inches in height with comic book, displays as the card back. And here's some Deadpool stuff and some Wolverine stuff. Now, watch out for my finger, and I gotta get into this crowd and get some good views of these figures. So now these are the Hot Toys 1/6 figures that were exclusive to the convention here in Japan, to the Comic Con. This is the Iron Patriot. Looks really great in person. At first, I was looking to get it, and then I convinced myself otherwise, and I didn't. Here's that Mandalorian Ama Kenobi. I've been trying to get this one for months. Finally, it was announced for this event and had to grab this one. So this is the only one that I did get. Now, when we look here, here's X-23 over here on the side. It's a good looking figure. You can see the flickering light. I had to adjust the camera um, right after I filmed Wolverine here, just so that it's not completely annoying watching the video. So it'll come and go depending on where the camera is angled and pointed. So right here with Kid Pool, I end up changing it up and stop the flickering. So there's the Kid Pool. I'm really looking forward to that one. That's a great figure with that couch. It looks great. There's the Deadpool that's already been released, that Wolverine, and Lady Deadpool. I still have to grab that one. Really, really want that figure. And then we move along. We have Black Panther, I guess. Here's the Loki, another great looking figure. To me, I know this isn't kind of the classic look of Loki, but I think that one particular figure looks great. Here's the Daredevil with the yellow and red. Another great figure. Here's the Moon Knight. I ended up passing on this one. I regret doing that. You can't buy them all, especially when you're collecting so many different lines like I do. And here is the Mr. Knight. Look at this guy. Look at that head sculpt. That's a fantastic head sculpt. Too bad we didn't get that with the Poe Dameron back in the day. But this looks great. Now, if you aren't a subscriber to the channel, if you could subscribe, I'd appreciate it. Like the video if you're enjoying it. But yeah, this figure looks awesome. Really great. Here's another figure that unfortunately has eluded me, Captain Falcon. And here we have, I guess, Captain Britain. Is that the name? I can't remember. So many things. So, they kind of divided all the different figures up into sections to make it a little bit easier. Now, here are the Coast Babies. These are the Marvel ones. Star Wars is a little bit later, and DC as well. That Kid Pool plush is pretty cool. My kids absolutely want that. People crap on these figures, these little Coast Babies. They're actually pretty nice. I mean, especially when you're comparing to Funko Pops. Now here we have the newest iteration of the Mach 42. Looking great. Look at that head sculpt. Looks awesome. The original 42 was actually my first Iron Man from Hot Toys. Now this guy looks great in person. I think the lighting, the shading on the face is giving people a bad impression. Here's the new 2.0 stealth suit. Um, Looks great. I have both versions that they've already released, and I'm a sucker for Captain America, so I'm going to have to grab this one as well. Unfortunately, here's that battle damaged Thanos from the end of Endgame. That's a great figure. That's a really great figure. And the newest Thor from the movie nobody liked. It's a good looking figure, but it's a movie nobody liked. And here we have Tony Potts. Great tie. That's a really good looking figure as well. Very nice. The tailoring is very nice on it as well. Great head sculpt. That's a great head sculpt. Now here is the Artisan Black Widow. This one is incredible. Really incredible. What a great looking figure. Looks so good in person. And we have the Scarlet Witch. So moving along, we have the newest Amazing Spider-Man. Um, the Andrew Garfield version, the battle damage, I guess is maybe the one you could call it. This one is great with the accessories. Another great looking figure. And the newly released Anti-Venom. So I got to get all the Spider-Man. I need all the Spider-Mans. I need all the Captain Americas. I'm a sucker for it. I got to get them all. This one looks great. This is the Iron Spider with the rooted hair. It's a great sculpt. Very, very nice. Very nice base. So yeah, I mean it's pretty cool. I mean they're like this guy, they're just really going hard into the video games. That suit though, I don't know. Doesn't look so hot. Not really at all. But this final swing suit looks pretty nice. I still have to get this one myself. Hopefully soon, hopefully soon. Gotta get all them Spider-Mans. Now, moving along after we see a Spider-Man display. So we have the Hono Studio stuff here. This is the Secret Wars Spider-Man. I'm not so sure about that outfit. It looks kind of bad. Here's that newly announced Wolverine with the head sculpt. And here's that Venom. Oh, people have been waiting for this one. This one looks incredible in person. Oh man, I need this. I waited. I didn't get the other Venoms. I'm glad I waited. I need this guy. This guy looks great. And they're finally starting to give us some really nice, unique bases for the figures. So, you know, bravo, Hot Toys. Here's a Hono Studios Iron Man. Another great looking figure. The Doctor Doom. Oh, this one looks really good. Gotta have a classic Doom. Very nice. Very, very nice. So behind him, we have the Thor, which has yet to release. Another good looking figure. Classic comic Thor. And here's that brown suit Wolverine. Now, here is Beetlejuice. It's kind of hidden off in the corner. Looking good. Hopefully, this will pair well with the new Sideshow one, which is yet to release. Looking good. So, into the alien stuff. Here's Rain from the new Alien Romulus movie. This was a bit of a surprise. The base looks incredible. Like I said, they're killing it with the bases. This one, the head sculpt is fantastic. Really excited for that. And here's the old big chap. I guess is that a big chap? Here's a xenomorph. This one looks really good. As most people have said, Hot Toys really needs to revisit this franchise, and especially the first two films, and especially the second film, and give us some Colonial Marines. Give us a Hudson. Give us a new Ripley. Like, come on, give me a Vasquez. Come on, give us some of these figures. People want them, but it's a step in the right direction. It really is, and these guys look incredible. This is the most recent Ripley that released a few years back. Here's that Samurai Predator 2.0, which is kind of the Oni version. This looks really good. I had a couple of opportunities to get the first one, and I let it slip through my fingers, and I'm not letting that happen again. So I got a couple of these pre-ordered. It looks incredible. A lot of people got into the Hot Toys collecting game, pretty late after a lot of lines already started and finished. One of which is the Predator line. So, Hot Toys did some 2.0s a few years back. 3.0s might be nice for a lot of people. I mean, I could always increase my own collection of Predators. Can never have too many, I think. I've got only about three or four, I think, at this point. But um, you know, it's a great line. It's a great IP, and I know a lot of collectors would love for Hot Toys to revisit it. Now here we go with the Terminator stuff. Here's the T700. This is one of the models that I do not have. And here is the Arnold, the T800 from the first film. I don't have this one either. And here is Sarah Connor, another figure that I do not have. And I know, again, just like with the Aliens franchise, these guys need 2.0s. It's about time. Hot Toys has come such a long way in their abilities. And this right here is testament to that. Look at this guy. Look at this T800 battle damaged. Looks awesome. Now, Present Toys put one out, what was it, last year? Early this year? People speculate that, Hot Toys' list of what they're making somehow gets out to these third-party companies who sort of jump the gun and start producing their own ahead of time. But I don't know. But this T1000 looks awesome as well. And all the different looks you get when you do get it. So many different looks you can employ with this figure. Even the leg right there, that's such a nice touch. So cool. Definitely grabbing a couple of these ones. So cool. And then in the back, we have the T800 that I do have from the first movie. This is my first Terminator. It's a great piece. And I do have that endoskeleton Terminator as well. Now, here is at least my first look at the undamaged T800 from T2. Looking really, really nice. Coming with them roses is a good touch. Hopefully that box is indented like it is in the movie. We'll see. And then some of the accessories. That arm looks fantastic. So good. Now hit the newly announced Dark Knight Returns Batman. Third-party companies have tackled this in the past, but it's nice that Hot Toys is going to be doing it as well. Hopefully, they give us a lot of figures from that line. Is that new Scarecrow? And the newest Bane. Tokyo Comic Con is not the greatest Comic Con. It's actually pretty disappointing. The only saving grace, in my opinion, is the Hot Toy stuff for me. It's the Batman with his bike. Those two, if you have those two together, it's incredible. And the newest Artisan Joker. I ordered one of the artisans and one of the sculpted. I guess I'll flip a coin and see which one I'm going to get. And there's Catwoman. Now, here is from the new Batman Returns. This is the newest one that they just announced a little while ago. And then here is that previous Aquaman. People were hoping that they'd give us a rooted hair version, but wasn't meant to be. And here is the Joaquin Phoenix Joker. It's a very nice set. It's very expensive. And the newly announced Batman Missile. So this came out of nowhere. I don't think anybody had this on their Hot Toys bingo card. So I'm fighting with the glare here, so I apologize. Just trying to get a good clear view of it. But it's very long. It's very long in person. It's a very nice looking vehicle. And it's the Harley Quinn. Always with her mouth open. What's the deal with that? And this Batman looks great. I don't know how much articulation you're gonna get out of that suit, but it does look great. It's a really nice looking figure. And now we're into the Star Wars Cos Babies. I know Kana over at Hot Toys Hotline loves these things. This is making his day right now. Live it up, Kana. And this segues into the Star Wars stuff. So, taking a look at the Star Wars stuff, there's a few new things here. The Revan just released. Very, very nice looking figure. Then we have some of the newer clones from the Bad Batch, Star Killer. There's a Savage. It looks great. It's really, really great. I'm tempted to start getting these clones. I don't know. And why is this Finn in here? That's so random. And we have Han from Endor. Hopefully, this means this guy will be releasing soon. I don't know. We can hope. It's a very nice looking figure. And here's the new Chewbacca from Empire with 3PO on his back. Way better looking than the first one. That first one, I mean, it's a great figure for its time, but it was really lacking there in the head. So it's nice that they revisited it, and hopefully we'll be getting a 2.0 of that Han and Chewie for the 50th anniversary. Both could use improvement. So the Darth Sidious and the Grievous. Grievous looks pretty good. Try to get a little bit of an angle in his chest here, but it's a little bit hard. Those of you who got the sideshow and got swindled back in the day, hopefully you get this one and get a proper Grievous. Is that Dark Empire Luke? I don't know about the rooted hair on this. I'm not sure. I've seen it in Toy Sapiens with the rooted hair. Looks okay, but I went with the sculpted. Here's the Artisan Anakin. And here's that bad boy Vader that's going to be coming out. This one, oh my God, does this one look good? This one looks incredible in person. Incredible. I may have to get 3 of these. Unbelievable. And here's the new Maul with his Speeder, the Sith Speeder. Very cool, very nice. And then we got Palpatine again, Sidious. Now we're coming into some of the Ahsoka figures up here. I know not a lot of people are into the show, but these they're pretty nice. They're pretty well sculpted. I ultimately I passed on that Stormtrooper. I missed out on the Thrawn. I was out of the country when it came out, and I wasn't able to buy it. The Droideka, ah, that looks so good. And then we have some of the already released figures here. So that'll do it pretty much. There's a couple more figures here, but thank you guys for watching the video. I appreciate it. As always, be good, be safe, and see you all next time. Take care.